I'm covering the event. I'm part of the White House correspondent. So I was just الموجهة إليه كما ستدفع بالناخبين للانخراط في العملية الانتخابية بشكل واسع.
This is the second state visit from Kenya to the United States. The last one was by President Mwai Kibaki during his first term in office in 2003. So we are making one now in 2024, almost 21 years after the previous one. And the host government is quite keen to promote an environment that will be able to further strengthen our relations. And unlike the regular official visits, this state visit, by definition, is the highest expression of bilateral relations between two countries, in this case, Kenya and the United States. In this visit, unlike the official one I talked about, we'll have almost 3 days dedicated to His Excellency the President and his delegation. And the pomp starts right from arrival itself at the JBA Joint Base Andrews, and then even to a visit to the Arlington National Cemetery, and then the official arrival welcome at the White House itself with a 21-gun salute. And then the following day, on Thursday, we'll have, of course, the official arrival ceremony, as I said, with 21-gun salute, followed by bilateral talks, a press conference, and then thereafter, of course, in the evening, you'll have the state dinner in honor of His Excellency President Ruto and Her Excellency Madam Ruto. This will be culminated on Friday with a meeting with the U.S. Chamber of Commerce and Industry, with the captains or leaders of the industry in this country, a large number of them. That will be an opportunity for Kenya to pitch for U.S. investments in Kenya, and we are glad that there is close collaboration between the Department of Commerce, the U.S. Embassy in Nairobi, led by Ambassador Whitman, and all parties concerned to make this visit a successful one and to help us reach out to a larger constituency than what we've had before. Even in terms of publicity, the U.S. remains a major export destination for Kenya. So to speak, actually, is the second largest export destination for Kenyan goods after Uganda. The value of our bilateral trade last year was about 1.5 billion US dollars. And as it has been over the last 3 or 4 years, it's a fairly balanced trade relations, where, for example, last year we had about 800 million as our imports. The exports were about 700 million. The previous year there was a slight change. But what we are looking at now, and part of the reason why we warmly welcome and look forward to achievements that will occur as a result of the visit, is the desire to expand the volume of trade between Kenya and the United States, not only the volume, but also to add value addition to what we are exporting to the United States. And in addition, we are also keen in attracting more American investment into Kenya. We have had significant inroads made as a result of the many reforms that the government of Kenya has continued to make in the course of creating an environment that makes it possible for investors to choose Nairobi as their landing bay, not only for the Kenyan or East African market, but even for the wider market, whether it is under the framework of the East African community or under COMESA or even the AFCFTA. And so this to us is a very important visit that goes to cement and strengthen our economic relations between our two countries. The United States remains our largest bilateral partner on matters of health, whether you're looking at matters on support for HIV and AIDS under PEPFAR, or under the Presidential Malaria Initiative, or even prevention of maternal and infant mortality, reduction of infant and maternal mortality rates. The U.S. remains our largest partner, and so even the visits to Atlanta, Georgia, where there'll be engagement with CDC, all that is going on to support cooperation in the field of health, and we expect CDC and KEMRI to bring into force a framework that would further strengthen relations in the field of health. We are also keen in defense cooperation with the United States. That is another area where we've had excellent relations. Not to forget, of course, the pillar on democracy, governance, and civilian security, which are of mutual interest to us, on values that we cherish, not values imposed on us, but values that we ourselves consider to be suitable for our own existence. This will not only be an opportunity for promoting Kenya as an investment destination for America only. We'll be having global coverage of the visit of His Excellency the President to the White House, and even engagements right from Georgia and into Washington, D.C. It will be a platform that Kenya will be able to use for reaching out over and beyond the United States to other parts of the world in promoting Kenya, as I said earlier, as an investment destination of choice and as a landing bay for reaching out to the other sub-regional and regional markets within Africa, ending with, of course, AFCFTA.